Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome to episode 81 of You Don't Win Anything with Kids. Now I had a rearranged game against Brackley, and here it is. It's an away match. This is our game in hand. So if we win this, we go level on points with Kidderminster with one match to go. It couldn't be more tense than this. So, I'm actually, because this is such an important game, and I don't want to get my team selection wrong, I'm going to ask my assistant to choose a team, and then I'm either going to agree with it or I'm going to change it. So here's the selection that my assistant has said we should choose. And to be honest, I mean Quintana in goal, that's a good choice. Cartwright, Hogan, Stevens, Robinson. That's a unique back four. No Jones, who's actually he's not in a great condition, so that might be why. And Veer on the bench. If I was to change anything, and I am going to change something, I'm going to put Robinson there, Hogan there, and I'm going to bring Hogan off for Veer, and I'm going to drop Hogan out of the team completely. Let's do that. Where is he? There he is. Right, rest of the team anyway, before I start worrying about subs. Douglas, Pringle and McConnor. Yeah, they could be good midfielders. Beckhold, Johnston, Thompson, yeah. And then Wilson up top. Peter Wilson, that is. Again, yeah, can't complain about that. Other players on the bench, I'm going to have Bobo. And I'm going to have... Let's go for Francois. But no, I don't like Francois anymore, do I? Let's have Drewson again. Right. Obviously this is Brackley, so we can afford to have a bit of experimentation, but not to the point where it ruins our season. But this is us. This is the formation, obviously. This is the lineup. This is our big push for promotion. And here's the kickoff. And you can see automatically, because we've already kicked off and we are in play, we gain a point as it stands. So we are up to 88 points. We are 2 points behind Kidderminster. If we score, we go up to 90 points, but we remain behind them on goal difference. And like I said in the end of the last episode, goal difference is now no longer a factor in who wins this league. We're way behind Kidderminster. They're on, what was that? I said plus 44, and we're on plus 29. So we need to score 15 goals in 2 games, and I just can't see that happening. Even in the Premier League, Man City could probably score 12 goals in 2 games, and that's about as high as you could get. So, I can't see us doing it on goal difference. So it has to be purely down to games won, or points on the board. Unless, of course, there's like an administration thing that suddenly comes in. If Kidderminster get points deduction, anything like that, I can't see that happening either. So yeah, we have to win these 2 games. And actually, Brackley are putting us under pressure, and that's a foul from Stevens. Don't send him off, ref. Please don't send him off. Yellow card. Oh, thank God. I thought he was a goner then, because I think he was last man. But I'm not sure if he was denying a clear goal scoring opportunity, and that's why he wasn't given a red. And actually, Brackley, they've had 3 shots, none on target, but they've had 3 shots. We've only had 1 shot, so we need to step it up. Oh, there you go, we've had 3 shots now. 2 off target, 1 blocked. A bit like the last game, actually, though, against Woking, wasn't it? Where we didn't really do anything for the first few minutes of the game, and then suddenly we came to life and scored. And again, we nearly had to come to life there, because that was very nearly a goal. Why has Thompson left that? He could have brought that down, controlled it properly, and started breaking down the line. And instead, he let that go out for a Brackley throw. He needs to be investigated for match fixing, I think, if he's going to be doing things like that. Alright, now he's got the ball, and now he's breaking down the line. Inside to Douglas Pringle. There's a good ball to Beckhold. Shoot. Hit it. Oh. Barnes with the save. Good first touch from Beckhold. I think his second touch let him down a little bit. I think it was a little too heavy. We are the only match playing today, actually, so I can't even check how the other teams are doing. So, got nothing to look at apart from what's going on during this match. Connor's free kick. That was actually... It looked like it was going a long way over, and then it dipped very suddenly at the end there. And it nearly dropped below the crossbar. It only went about an inch over, so that's not too bad. Really good pass from Douglas Pringle as well. I've been saying this for the last few matches about why they don't look for men out wide like that. And then finally they do. And now I'm actually surprised that they do. So who's been booked? Stevens has been booked. One of their guys could be booked. Aaron Oakley? Nope, just a lecture. Okay. So we're in the 35th minute. 36th, 37th, 38th. Still not that much goal action. Just the one shot on target for both. Well, between both teams. And that was for us, of course. Beckhold. We've had 9 shots and only 1 on target. This could be number 10, could it? Wilson on the ball. Wilson still on the ball. Pulls it across to Thompson. Get in. 1-0. We are level on points with Kidderminster again. With a game to go. As long as we don't... I don't think we have Kidderminster last. Because if we do, then we may as well just give them the trophy now. That's a really good ball from Wilson. Thompson coming in at the back post. Fantastic header. And that's half time. So yeah, that's yeah. No other way of saying it. Just yeah. 1-0 at half time. I mean, okay. At this stage of the season, I can't fault them. As long as we're winning, that'll do. Maybe for the last game, just G them up a little bit and push them over the line. But for now, best we can do is this. Just take the lead, keep the lead. Don't do anything stupid. Stevens needs to be careful in the second half that he doesn't get a second yellow. Apart from that, there's not much else to say, really. That was a good cross from... Was it Wilson who took that corner? Johnston who took the corner. Oh, yes, 2-0. Get in. I was going to say, that was a really good cross from Johnston. He picked out McConnor, who was completely unmarked at the far post. And it's a shame that McConnor's header didn't find anyone in the box. Then you see there, it came back to Douglas Pringle, I think it was, wasn't it? From Stevens. Yeah, and he just laid it off to Johnston. Good control there. Hit it as hard as he possibly could, and the keeper, Barnes, can only deflect it into the back of the net. So now we're 2-0 up. Scored in the 45th plus 1 minute and the 50th minute. So I suppose now it's a game of let's see how many goals we can get. And we're actually, I mean, look how well we're moving the ball around now. A little bit of confidence in the side, and suddenly you can do anything. O'Connor to Thompson, great first time pass there to Villa. Good ball into the box from Villa. Johnston's brought down, it's a penalty. So we got a chance now for 3-0. Maybe we could do it on goal difference after all. O'Connor steps up, straight down the middle. It's 3-0. This is fantastic. Much, much better. This is what I like. This is how the team were playing at the start of the season. They were full of confidence. Nothing could beat them. Moving the ball around like Barcelona. Scoring goals like Real Madrid. It's just fantastic play. And we lost our way. I think it was our first defeat. It really, really affected us. And we really lost our way. And it's sort of halfway through the season we started to get our foot back into it again. And that's how we rose back up the table into first place. And then every time we had the chance to pull away, we choked again, and it pegged us back. And eventually, Forest Green and Kidderminster, they were sort of choking a little bit themselves to even it up a little bit. But then it got to a really bad patch for us again, and they started winning games, and that's how Kidderminster especially ended up above us. Forest Green not so much, because they still had their ups and downs like we did. So we were sort of on an even kilter with them. But Kidderminster especially, they were definitely... They kept winning and winning and winning and pulling away from us. So we've done a real job to pull it back. We just need to keep that confidence going. Because if we don't make it this season, even if we end up in the playoffs, they could end up demoralised and end up missing out on the playoffs as well. And then next season, that's even worse. Because then you've got really, really demoralised players. And you don't want that. You want high spirit in the camp. You really want to believe that you can win every match that you go into. You see there, I made a sub. I've brought Drewson on for Wilson. purely because Wilson's getting a little bit tired, and ideally I want to keep him for the last game of the season, either to start or to come off the bench as an impact player. One thing I am most looking forward to in the Football League is being able to name 7 subs, because then I can have a lot more players getting their opportunity. So at the moment you've got 5 subs, and I want a sub for each position on the field, which is why I have Klopmas on the bench a lot, because he plays left and right back. And that's also why I'm bringing Robertson in as well, because he can play left back and centre back. And then I've got Bobo as my midfield all-rounder. Normally that's the role of Thompson. Because of his performances, he's in the starting 11 at the moment. And Drusen is the attacking midfielder / striker sub. Whereas next season, if I've got 2 extra subs, I can name like a sole striker and say a sole midfielder. That's not good. That's Douglas Pringle's been sent off. Let's see how I can adjust the team to compensate for that. I think I know what to do. Move Johnston out onto the right. Pull Thompson back into the middle there. Yeah, that'll do. That's good. It's a shame that Douglas Pringle's been sent off. Hopefully that doesn't end up costing us. There's only 7 minutes left of the match anyway, so I highly doubt it. See, the time's just ticking away now. It's just it's annoying. Discipline needs to improve in our team, because it's at an all-time low at the moment. So that definitely needs to be looked at going into the new season, especially in the Football League, because it can really cost you. That was a good header from Stevens, I believe that was. Forced a good save out of the keeper. We got another corner which Johnston will swing in. He's a good corner taker. Look at that, set up Drusen perfectly. I like Johnston. He's a good player. I've left him out a lot for many different reasons, because I've had other players who've been in form, or he's been injured or suspended, little things like that. But look what he does play. The difference he's made today has been astonishing. His goal, for example, was really well taken. I think it was one of his free kicks that set up Thompson, wasn't it? It was his free kick that was headed back by Wilson. And you see that corner there as well. He definitely makes a difference. Right at the start of the season as well, he scored a few good goals for us. So yeah, I think he's guaranteed a place for the final game of the season. Well, what's hopefully the final game of the season. If not, we're going to have to play at least 3 more matches. So this series could become a little longer than it should be. Yeah, that's full time. Johnston has been sensational today. He's played exceptionally well. Deserves man of the match. He looks very confident as well. Who else looks confident? Thompson, McConnor, Stevens, and Villa. Quintana is composed as always. And yeah, that's a fantastic result, guys. Puts us in good position for the final game of the season. And yeah, looking forward to it now. So time to round up this episode so I can move on to the next one as quick as possible. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. And until next time, I will see you soon.